بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. Inshallah, we continue our discussion about the Shia sects. Sects because it does subdivide into many other sects. And we don't want to lose sight of what we are trying to do here. We are trying to learn about the other sects who claim to be Muslim and to be able to distinguish which of those sects are really Muslim and which are not. We discussed so far the first group or sect of Shia, which is called al-Ithna Ashariyya, or the 12th Imams, and we discussed their faith, and we came to the conclusion that we cannot consider them to be Muslim, since first of all, believing that Imams have a portion of God within them, that is shirk, and believing that the Quran was changed, that is another thing that will take a person out of Islam. We're going to talk about the second sect in Shia. This one is not as common, or you won't find it that much, because this one, we call it Minal firaq al-Bātiniyyah. Bātiniyyah, I'm going to be using this word inshallah quite often. Some groups who do not want to be known. They do not want their faith to be known. So there are some groups that would rather to stay hidden, secret. And the way we found out about them is through those who left the group. And normally those who leave the group, by the way, if they get caught by the group, their sentence is death always. They will be sentenced to death. They will be killed. So it's not an option to leave the group or change faiths or anything like that. This group, subhanallah, it's so secret that I grew up in Syria, and the country is controlled, if you want to use the word, or ran by those people who are called Alawis, in relation to Ali radiallahu anhu, Ali bin Abi Talib. All we knew when we were in Syria is that they are Alawis. We don't know anything about them, and that's the meaning of Bātiniyyah. They don't want to be known. They are not welcoming to people coming to their faith, and of course they don't allow their own people to leave. One famous one of them, his name was Salman. Forgot his last name. He decided to leave the group. They captured him and they burned him alive in public, in front of everyone, to make an example out of him. So this group has been the running of the group in charge of Syria since almost 50 years ago. So who are these Alawis? First of all, it was surprising to me when I found that they are actually Shia, and that explains their close relationship with Iran. You know, Iran is mostly Ithna Ashari, the first sect. Syria is run by those Alawis, and by the way, they are a minority in Syria. They're not that many. In Syria, the majority, of course, are Sunnis, Shafi'i mostly. But again, I would like to refrain from these terms. We are Muslims, and that's the end of the story, inshallah. So who are the Alawis? What is their faith? If you thought that the first group was out or far away from the correct faith, then this one is even way worse, way worse. The Alawis believe, and I'm talking about them, what they believe, is that Abdul Rahman ibn al-Muljim, now this man is from the Khawarij, and he killed Ali bin Abi Talib, radiallahu anhu. And the Prophet ﷺ in the hadith calls this man one of the worst of people, who kills Ali radiallahu anhu. So when he killed Ali, he separated the God which was within Ali from the human flesh. Basically, they got this from Christianity. Ali was God in the human form, just like Jesus to the Christians. Of course, the man-made Christianity, not the real Christianity, of course. So they believe that Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh is God in the human form, and when Abdul Rahman ibn Muljam killed the human form, Ali ascended to the heaven to take his place as God. For the sake of time, we'll continue talking about the Alawis, inshallah, in the next video. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. For some reason, WhatsApp is only allowing me to upload something about 5 minutes. So inshallah, we'll continue next time. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin.